The Out of Bounds Show podcast is presented by the Premium Cigars at Havana Smoke Shop. Visit their 2 locations, I-55 in Jackson and on the Res, for your premium cigar needs. Only at Havana Smoke Shop.
Good morning, my man. How are you? What's going on?
It's a good day. It's football season.
It is a good day.
It's always a good time of year.
Yeah.
Up this morning, a little chill in there.
Yeah. Before we get into the tournament, we're going to talk all about that. Will you share with our listeners why you have a DeVonta Smith signed Alabama helmet, and it also under there has a 2020 Heisman, which it's a really, really cool helmet.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm not an Alabama guy, but it's I collect memorabilia,
Sure.
so it's awesome to have it. But so Brady Ackerman, who played with me at Florida, he moved here, coached at Jackson State for 3 years,
right? And
he worked up here, in the summer and stuff, and so he took a job at Bellevue High School back in Ocala. Whenever the transition came with Dion, and he called me up and he said, "Look, I'm having my fundraising golf tournament." Brady does a great job. Brady's been with Hal Mummy, and Mike Leach, and and at Florida doing some things, doing some radio and television.
He was sidelined for a while.
Yeah. Muschamp about killed him a couple of times. I mean, it was some of the funniest things. You got to control the intensity on the field, whatever that is. And yelling got to control and
I bet Brady thought he needed to wear a helmet when he got Muschamp coming off the sideline at halftime.
They got along great, but Brady's like, I tore my ACL, I had surgery, I'm trying to keep up with him, and he's yelling at me.
That is hilarious.
So Brady called me and said, "Look, we're having a golf tournament. I want you to come down." And he'd gotten close with the guys around here, and Buck says, "Well, I'm going." And I'm like, "Well, I can't go. I can't go." But they're having this auction, some really nice items. He's, new program, not a new program, but he's new to the program. They're trying to raise money. And he's telling me all the stuff he's got, and DeVonta Smith autograph Heisman helmet. And, I'm like, all right, Buck, I said, Brady's trying to raise some money. I want to help him out. I said, you can go up to $500 when they start auctioning this off. And Buck takes off to Ocala, and a couple days later, I'm sure he is just having a lot of fun. I just say I have a lot of fun. But he calls us, we won. We got it. And I'm like, well, great. Now I get to spend $500. Right. Well, that's okay. Good calls. I'm supporting Brady, whatever. That's good. So I get back, and it's sitting on my desk, and it takes him about 2 days. But Buck says, look, the helmet was $1,000. And I said, what do you mean it was $1,000? He said, well, the guy next to me, I couldn't stand him. I mean, he was loud. He was just, nobody liked him. I wasn't going to let him beat me.
I wasn't going to let him beat me.
I said, well,
with your money.
Yeah, it's easy to let him not beat you with my money, So, for Buck's sake, I hope DeVonta Smith has a great rookie season.
Is he with the Eagles? Or
Yes.
Okay, all right. Gardner Minshew may be throwing some touchdown passes to him eventually. That's a great story. So Buck ended up getting this helmet signed by DeVonta Smith for $1,000.
Yeah.
It's a great-looking helmet.
Oh, it is, but, okay.
It was great. That's awesome.
You've got to put a little more handcuffs on him next time.
I said OPM. When you're dealing with other people's money, Ross Bjork just gave, Jimbo Fisher $9 to $10 million a year. It ain't his money. So to finish third in the SEC West, it's never been a better time to be rich in coaching, but not win championships. Kyle Morris with us on the Out of Bounds show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. This show, Chris Brooks and Jake Wimberly will be here today. So that's 3, 4, 5, 8 hours of sports talk
and
radio.
We'll have Matt broadcasting. I think Matt had a little contact tracing in Tupelo somewhere, and felt best not to come. And
Sure.
Absolutely, he shouldn't. That's
No, that's
I get
great.
it. But we'll have him on the radio and on the speakers, so we'll be able to hear his show.
Okay, perfect. So it'll be 105.9 The Zone throughout the day. So you've got the Live Oaks College Football Classic. People will start showing up at 11 a.m. to check in, Cal. 1 o'clock, shotgun start.
1 o'clock, shotgun start.
Two-man scramble.
Two-man scramble. We're putting – and we have questions because we got – look, all these guys, some of them are fun, some of them are competitive. It's all good. They're mulligans, they don't like mulligans. Well, we're letting everybody have they can get 2 mulligans, one on each side, which
Cool.
it just makes it more fun. But it brings cheating in. I'm using my 4th mulligan. Well, you don't have any. But so we're putting 3 teams on each hole, so there will be 6 golfers on every hole. So everybody's watching everybody,
Good.
and more of a party atmosphere. 2-man scramble. You can play 6 fast enough. But we've got, like you said, we got a prize on every hole. And again, these contests, some of them are the shortest drive used. So so it's not all set up for the good golfers.
Right.
So there's going to be $1,800 there. Everybody that plays is getting raffle tickets. We're going to sell some more raffle tickets. So if you want to buy some more, because we've got some phenomenal stuff. I mean, not even getting into the $300 and $400 and $500 stay and play packages, some different casinos and things like that. So I think somewhere around $6,000 in prize money, another $3,000 or $4,000 in raffle prizes, $1,800 in hole prizes, and eat and drink all afternoon and have a great time. And we've had a lot of, we've had phone calls, Bo, that we're going to start playing about 1. After we get done, if you want to come after work and hang out, come in the pro shop, drop them a 20. They'll give you a wristband. You can come out back, hang out, drink, eat, be part of the tournament.
Perfect. Perfect.
So
Okay.
even if you don't golf, swing by. And like I said, $20, you can come drink you 5 or 6 beers or 8 or 10 beers.
Right.
Get you something to eat and enjoy the fun with us.
That'll be great. And Buck has been working on the smoker for the last couple of days.
They love doing that. Him and Snoop get out there and pulled pork and ribs for lunch.
Dude.
And then some chicken and shish kebabs and sausage dogs after.
You told this story because I love that smoker.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get it?
We bought it at an auction.
Okay.
When we opened the restaurant, we
That is a
went
cool
to several
smoker.
auctions, and I've never been a smoker. I'm not one of the,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go somewhere and let somebody cook for me. I'm not a.
You've got Buck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sweat on the back porch while I'm trying to watch a football game. I want to sit in my recliner and somebody bring me a tray.
Right.
I don't mind saying it, but no, they've done a great job with it, and it's really good. A lot of catering.
I loaded up on the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it was unbelievable.
Yeah. And we have, the thing about it is we have a lot of these offices, a lot of these different athletic teams. Like when somebody will come in to play baseball against Mississippi College, well, we'll go over there in between a doubleheader and set them up, or set them up at their hotel when they get in that night. And
that's awesome.
They'll feed 20 or 30 people and set up pulled pork or beans or whatever they want to do. So anybody around this area that needs any kind of food needs, we can, we're not going to come set up and get you champagne glasses and tablecloths and all that, but we can come get you some good food.
Smash some good barbecue out of the smoker.
Yeah, so just any of your needs, we'd love to at least talk to you about them. So.
Okay. I did the brisket, the ribs, and something else for Super Bowl, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
Kyle Morris on the Out of Bounds show. You want to hit the Reed House real quick before I ask you about Georgia?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, the Reed House, you're hosting a wedding Sunday.
That's our first in the new facility.
So
needless to say, we're scrambling, getting a lot of the finishing touches done. COVID has messed things up a little bit with, it's amazing some of the things you can't get, just because you can't get them.
Right.
I mean, we ordered – part of the building is glass garage doors. We've got 4 glass garage doors that look like big picture windows, but when the weather's good, you can roll them up, and it just opens up the building more to the outside. Those were ordered in January of 21, and we're supposed to get them. We were supposed to get them about 6 different times, but So COVID's got things, but we're ready. It's beautiful. It's just turned out so much better than even I imagined.
Good.
And Catherine and Madison have been busy there. I think we've got 64 events booked in the next 14 months. And, again, those were booked off of a photo, a dream, and just the atmosphere up there,
That's awesome.
Under the trees. So.
Over 60 events booked.
Yeah.
At the Reed House.
And it's amazing because we have, a bridal call and look for, June of 2022. And Catherine's like, well, that date's gone. Okay, well. What do you mean? Y'all aren't open. Well, I mean, we're booking.
Right.
So it's going to be good. If you come out here and look at it and you're looking for an event, it's going to be hard
You're
to
going to
say
be blown
no.
away.
Yes. There is nothing that compares around here. And I'm going to say there's might not be nothing that compares anywhere.
I mean,
it is. We're proud of it.
And you should be.
I'm a proud papa.
You should be. Kyle Morris, Live Oaks Golf Club, Roosevelt's, and the Reed House. I got about 2 minutes here.
Okay.
Georgia-Clemson. It's basically a college football playoff game, first weekend, which I'm
some
excited.
reason I think Georgia might put it together.
Okay.
I don't know. There's a little more consistency on quarterback from the standpoint of Daniels.
He's played more.
Finished the year in that role, in that leadership position, in that, and now you're going to Clemson. Okay, now this guy's got to grab the locker room.
Yeah.
The first time something happens is, boy, if we'd have had Trevor.
Right.
Our boy, and that's got nothing to do with the kid and how good he is and how
DJ
good he
will
can
be good, but we don't know how good he is
But
now.
you just don't know how they're going to react when they get in that situation.
Right.
And I think it'll be two great, talented teams. Kirby has seemed to find a way to screw things up, but
that's true.
But he's
won a ton of games.
But he's a great coach. I mean, it's not like he's not a great coach. And I talk about it. Anybody that's in the SEC right now is behind Alabama.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what you do, And so for Georgia, the East will probably come down to them in Florida. That game.
The cocktail party will be huge.
And I'm not sure who Georgia has to play.
Real quick, was that game? Did you play in the cocktail party?
I did in '88.
Did you really?
Yes. Yeah, played in.
Y'all?
Oh no, we got. Georgia was thumping.
Oh, that was Vince Dooley.
Yeah,
I got you.
They were thumping us pretty good back then until Spurrier got there.
Was it cool though to play there?
It was. It's. I was a freshman. So there's so much of my career that I would have loved to have played as a junior and senior instead of a freshman and sophomore.
No doubt. Well, we're talking about that with Will Rogers. When you're thrown into that kind of mix, dude.
He's trying to. What Will Rogers did last year was just unbelievable. And
I agree.
I mean, to be thrown into that situation, going in late in the season with 45 men on the roster, and they're asking you to do all this, and Mike's like, hey, we're going to throw it 70 times because we're going to practice the passing game.
Right.
And so unbelievably what he did, we just had some Southern Miss gear walking the door.
And that football is awesome looking. That Adidas football is really cool, and I love that helmet. Sorry to interrupt
That's okay.
you from Southern Miss. I love that helmet,
so
too.
we had been working on Will Hall, and we finally did last minute, but I wanted
great looking.
I wanted Southern represented.
All right. Hey, Kyle, real quick, I got 30 seconds. You said people could come out.
Yes.
Throughout the afternoon,
pay
$20, have a couple of beers,
come
and
in the
have
pro
food.
shop, and we're going to give you a little armband. We're going to have all the golfers and participate with everybody else, just not in golfing.
There we go.
Just in drinking and eating.
Love it. Look at that. That is great looking. That's some good looking Southern Miss swag. The Adidas stuff looks great. Kyle, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Kyle Morris, Live Oaks Golf Club. We are here for the Live Oaks College Football Classic, which starts at 1 o'clock, but registration starts at 11 a.m. today on Highway 49 North. Kyle Morris, Live Oaks Golf Club on the Modelo guest line. You're listening Out of Bounds. 105.9 The Zone, ESPN.